much time and much struggle.
Wish we could blame Levi for.
That's true.
He never showed.
Yeah.
The boy never showed.
His attendance. His attendance is pretty poor.
Did you ever watch that League show?
No. Arcane?
Yeah.
No.
It's pretty decent.
No one's watched
I
that.
was just looking at the secret layer drop that had Arcane.
Oh, hey, I got a notification.
Is there a secret layer with
Gross.
Arcane in it?
You right. We're
Uh,
back
It's
again,
old,
boys.
it's not new.
You've done it.
It was a while ago, and it's not that good.
So, who wants to go ahead and regale our new Scott Crossfield on what happened last session when we were...
I've actually changed my name to Cross Scottfield.
Perfect. As to what happened last time we were here. I suppose Ralph, too.
Yeah, which I guess Ralph has already kind of existed in this.
He does, but we'll have to change this Ralph. It'll have to be a different Ralph.
He has to be a different Ralph.
That's fair.
There's a gas station on. Oh wait, that's.
That's right. Start somewhere towards the beginning.
Yeah, it's not.
So once upon a time, there was a vault.
That's true.
Vault 42069.
That's right.
And we were in that vault.
Nice.
Not anymore.
We were. Norm was a security ex-detective. We've got a scientist.
That's me, Dr. Wesley Abrams. The brains of this whole operation.
That's true.
We've got a reporter that hid in the walls for about 4 years out of the 5 years.
Oh, wow.
It is cameraman. Was
Unconfirmed.
potentially. But I
haven't
know
seen
it
the
took a
camera.
while
Should they
before he
use the
came to me
rifle?
looking for other food.
He's got a
That's all I know.
That's he's got a rifle. That's
I
what we
don't
call
know.
him, Wesley Snipes.
I think maybe a handgun.
Someone's
I gave you
got
my
somebody had a
handgun.
I have a handgun.
I got a handgun.
Perfect.
You weren't there. you don't
And we've got a.
Oh, God,
You worked at a video rental store,
The
right?
hardcore zombie campaign.
Yeah, what are you?
I'm a video store clerk.
Yeah.
Obviously, the
That's
best to run the whole
the
vault.
fucking best thing to roleplay in a goddamn zombie apocalypse.
And the overseer.
Man, the overseer.
of our vault.
What's
That's
the
true.
overseer mean?
From
He was the
Fallout.
one in charge of the vault. But
Yeah.
he won't come into play now.
Yeah.
Well,
but now he's.
Not yet.
Yeah.
He's
got
gonna.
booted
He's
shortly
gonna.
after we did.
We
be upset.
We
ran
left
out
and
of
then they did
smokes.
a mutiny
and booze.
and food. We were worried
Apparently
about running
food.
out of food. We weren't out of food. We were just.
I know we're very close to
Sure.
running out of food,
Yeah.
but we're almost out of smokes. So I got a crew together.
Admittedly, that was with Levi even eating one of his.
Levi
crewmates.
wants. Oh yeah. So
Allegedly.
Scott was looking to escape.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's right. All right. What happened once you guys got shoved out of the vault / chose to go?
We saw some crazy birds that we called. What do we call them? We call them a weird name. Dove birds. I don't know. That sounds dumber than what we probably named them.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they were like two-headed birds or something like that. Because we got out and we were like, oh, I was the only one wearing a suit,
Yeah.
contamination suit, radiation suit, because I was terrified and I didn't care if you guys died, only if I did.
The bird brains.
I
Yeah.
smoked 3 of my cigarettes.
Okay, so there's radiation outside.
Maybe.
Allegedly.
Okay.
It's been 5 years.
So you're
since the
telling me
bombs.
that we're been sealed up in a vault, and now all above us is a hellish landscape of chicken fried zombie monsters?
No, we fought some people.
We did find people.
Okay.
So we didn't
The
fight
real
the first
monsters,
people
am
we
I right,
saw.
guys?
We went into town.
I went into
And we
town.
heard gunshots. So we're like, well, fuck, man, they're getting closer. Maybe we should hide and watch what's going on. And we hid in the video store that had the knocked over vehicle in it that was mine and yours. Yeah. It is a city of Townsville as well.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Townsville, USA.
It's a major metropolitan.
This is
Was a
Blue
major
Helix
metropolitan.
Vault Tech.
That's right.
Yeah.
So got into a gunfight. Saw a giant zombie.
Well, we didn't get in a gunfight.
Ah.
We saw the giant zombie in a gunfight with other people.
That's yeah.
Who would then, I think there was 2 of them. It filleted one. The other one ran. As the zombie was like gooping out some goo and shit.
Are we talking about
Did you eat it
Kaju
to gain
size?
its
And now we're talking
zombie?
about like large size, like 10 foot tall.
Yeah.
I'm assuming because it was wielding a stop sign. It cut a man in half. I can't remember if it was horizontally or vertically. Either
Oh,
way,
okay,
man
so
got chopped in half.
Toxic Avenger type
Yeah,
bad guy.
his buddy
type
ran.
deal, Okay.
We heard more gunshots further away, and then they stopped, and we're like, well, we don't know who won, but we're pretty sure the zombie did. So we went out to I collected specimen.
Yeah, you took somebody to
Chris Scottfield, or whatever the heck his name is.
Scott Crossfield.
Yeah, he collected the gun that was left and like 6 bullets or something. That was all that was there. I think it was a very low amount of ammo.
Yeah.
There was a roll.
And then we were like, let's go check out the supermarket because that's obviously the best place to go find food. And then that's when
we got into a gunfight. Or rather, Scott took several shotgun blasts,
That's when the fire.
and then we killed him.
Yeah.
So I have a shotgun with 2 shots left.
Nice. I believe, wasn't there evidence this wasn't the only guy cooped up in this?
There may have been
Thing.
some evidence of that.
Yeah.
That he wasn't alone, which makes sense because a lot of zombies. Well, we don't know. We've only seen one zombie, and we don't even know for sure what it was.
That's true.
That's
as
why I
well.
took specimens because I want
That's
to try
true.
to figure out what it is. Unfortunately, all my good equipment's back at the vault.
That closed behind you guys.
Yeah.
It's closed off. They did lock it behind us too when they booted us out.
Sealed it.
Yeah, they sealed it. I'm assuming a mutiny is going to happen. And you get booted out too.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
Yeah.
you have a
someone
few
finally
options.
went through the records and saw that despite you saying you were a manager at the video store, you were actually just a clerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
He
you have a
wasn't
few
fit
options,
after
sir.
5 years to run this place.
You could be the overseer that got kicked out very soon after they left, or you could be somebody that has lived out here for a brief amount of time, but then you got attacked and then got held hostage at this place where they're at. Maybe for more food later, or maybe for, who knows for what later.
I like the idea of us being kicked out.
Of being kicked out. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll start it there as the sun hits your eyes, and it's been so long since you've seen this outside world. As you, of course, were the overseer here, but now not anymore. As they just did a mutiny, I suppose, after they looked up your credentials and seen you were just a clerk.
Man, you would think that I'm doing such a good job, they wouldn't give a shit about that.
As the vault locks behind you, you hear a few gunshots. Is that in the distance? And that must have came from the city. You do know that there was a trio sent. You helped send them looking for food.
Yeah. They must know where the weed is at. Must go.
You know, they must have made a mistake because they booted out the 3 most worthless people. So they must have made a mistake when they kicked you out too.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck those guys. We'll make our own
Does he
vault.
know? Does he, as the overseer, know
blackjack
what the whole
and
shtick
hookers.
behind this
Exactly.
vault was? Because I believe we made it canon that the shtick behind this vault was that they put the worst people in society together to see what happened.
The only thing that you could access,
That fits.
as far as the vault overseer, the only thing you could really access was to just keep the vault running. And whenever supplies would run low, send people out. There was something more going on, but your clerk skills could not
They
get
only
you
2
through whatever
buttons
it was.
worked on the keyboard: Y and N.
That was it. That was it.
You know, fuck this vault. I'm gonna head on and see where the gunshots and shit is going.
So you start making your way through this blasted lands, and it's pretty horrible and arid. There's a few remnants of maybe destroyed overpasses. No real life that you can see. It looks pretty barren until you finally get to the city. And then you hear more shots ringing around. They sound kind of muffled. But as you continue to make your way, you find yourself at... Is this an old... What was the name of the Come and Go? What was the name of that?
Oh, yeah.
The grocery
The
store.
grocery store you guys are at. I don't remember the name.
Was
Come
it
and go.
Quickie Stop?
Okay, so a little quickie stop. Maybe I call it quickie
I
stop.
don't,
Quickie
I don't know
Stop,
what we
yeah.
named it. I don't know if we did. I think no, it was a rip of Sam's Club. What was it? Wasn't it like Sarah's club or something like that. Sarah's spot. It was something way like that. Because we
Nah.
were like, oh, we can get bulk items there. Everything we need. It was something like that.
I
Sarah's
like
Sam's
that.
Club. That's
It's-
trademark.
It's Sarah's.
Most
It's
likely.
Sarah's stop now, just because I like
Sarah
the double
stop.
S's.
Yeah.
And you just feel an overwhelming urge to go in.
You know what? This would be a good place to start a new vault.
Is that fresh blood? Hell yeah.
And you three, of
Reminds
course,
me of home.
hear ting ding, a little bell ring as you guys just finished slaying that poor guy.
Oh yeah. I'm assuming a battle. I'm gonna just take a pot shot.
And you were, of course,
Yeah,
you were
missing.
a reporter and all that good stuff. And now you're here, and you've taken some damage. Oh yes, you
Yeah,
said.
Yeah, you're pretty close to
rough.
die. I'm pretty sure.
And you do hear.
You've taken 19 out of 26 hit points. That's rough, dog.
Oh yeah, because it's multiplied. I forget.
From what? What
A
did this?
shotgun.
Shotgun.
Oh
Free
yeah,
shot.
shotgun. That you guys
Oh.
just slayed the dude. And he's lying dead on the ground as you guys are starting to look around. Then, of course, the bell rings. Ting as somebody comes in.
Oh fuck!
There's another one. Quick. We need to hide.
Hide.
Where?
Maybe
Anywhere
there was
I
any
go, I'm gonna leave
undercover or
my
something
fucking
like that.
blood trails.
guys
and
should, like,
intestines
are we-
laying
Like, when we
everywhere.
walk in, what are we looking at? From the
So when you first walk in, you can, of course, see the ruins of registers and lines, places where people
Yes.
used to line up back in the days. And as you go further on, back towards the meat section is where, of course, you guys slayed that poor bastard. That's probably where you guys are at, towards the meat section. So there is a little bit of a counter that you guys could go hide behind. Is that going to be the plan?
Yeah.
Maybe. We don't know what's coming through that door.
I'm assuming there's no way I'm hiding after getting hit with a shotgun.
Twice.
You're still alive, but I believe you did stop the bleeding.
One of us did.
Yeah.
I think somebody did
Maybe
stop the
me, because
bleeding.
I have a med kit.
So you're somewhat bandaged up, at least enough, not to heal you, but enough to
Yeah,
be
but
like,
not
all right,
bad.
I can still
You're not
move somewhat,
actively-
still live.
Who's
Alright.
the like strongest or physically of?
Well, the leader's right there.
Probably me.
Somebody
Yeah, he's the strongest physically.
help me get behind the goddamn Husker Doos and Chippy places.
I'm gonna go
You-
to the nearest intercom and see if that works.
Have a sip. It'll help.
As you make your way
Not so
towards
much.
one of the
That's all we
registers, the smell of cigarette smoke hits your nose.
Oh goddamn!
I'm sure
I
it's
could
nothing.
use a good one right now.
As you go ahead and roll that D30. Let's see if that
One of my
intercom's still
drawbacks.
working.
Addiction, alcohol, and
Straight
smoking.
18.
Ooh, those are the
18.
menthols.
I'm hoping we find some here.
What do you say? You hear a little bit of a crackle. Maybe there's some electricity still rolling through this thing in these ruins.
Attention shoppers. This is my place now, so I need you to vacate. Any food or any supplies, would you please kindly just leave it behind? Thank you.
You three hear a familiar voice crackle. You get about a third of that, but that voice, that sounds familiar. At least a couple of you have heard this voice over the intercom in the
That
in the
could
shelter.
be Ralph, could it? He's
Electronic
back in the vault.
surveillance. Just looking at my skills.
I do have electronics.
Notice.
I know.
You could do a notice if you guys are going to be peeking around the corners trying to see who it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit rough. You guys are back towards the meat section, but you guys might be able to see quite a few of the aisles have went down. So you guys could probably see if you want to roll a notice.
I'm trying to hide behind the like the bottom row of the chips. I'm just laying down in there and then putting bags of chips in front of me.
What about perception?
Do it.
Can we just add our perception?
Add
correct?
your perception to that.
And once I'm fully hidden, you'll hear.
A 9 for me.
9.
I think I
Nine,
have a
yep.
perception.
That's 9. 9, 9, 9.
Yeah, just notice.
Just notice. Roll it.
The skills are strange.
The skills are strange. We're going to roll it.
Sounds good.
8. All right. So, are you trying to be hidden? I don't think you are. huh?
No, this is my place now.
All right. So you two, for sure, as you're taking some empty bags of chips and maybe a few boxes trying to cover yourself, you two, is that Ralph? Good God, as you take a
Wiggum?
quick
Oh,
peek,
yeah.
yeah. You guys think you see maybe that could be Ralph. There's a good possibility. Strong 90%
What's Ralph doing
chance.
here?
Overseer Ralph?
Think
Is that
about-
you, Ralph?
Do I have a gun on me? I do. I have a.
Shit.
I have
I
a.
remember
Yeah, I have a
Charlie
handgun.
asking
I have a
to vacate.
22. So I whipped out my 22.
Shopping hours are
And
over.
you hear familiar voices asking.
He just starts singing closing.
Is
time
anyone
as you
hiding
shoot
in the
together.
dark? I'm loaded. I'm not shaking, holding
This
my
guy's
gun.
drunk.
Sounds like it's Ralph too.
It's
I'm
Norm.
about to fucking Ralph.
Security.
Oh, holy shit! You're alive. I mean, good to see you or
only-
hear you.
Been less than a day. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, lots has happened. I guess they went through my record and turns out I wasn't a manager. I mean, even though I've been running this place for 5 years, all gravy. I guess I lied on my resume, so they kicked me out. But fuck those guys.
I agree. The man's always trying to put us down and hide the truth.
Precisely. So, guys, finding food here, or what's the situation? Because I'm
We
starting to get.
just made it
There's
ourselves.
a dead fat guy.
There was a dead fat guy that it was canon.
Yeah,
No, that was in the video store.
That's true.
that's right.
That
Well,
was the video.
There's a dead
store.
biker guy.
There's a dead
there's
biker.
a dead biker
Well,
guy.
to start, Ralph,
Are you opposed to cannibalism?
I not a deck.
I'd like to see what that does to a person.
I mean, let's save that for last. You guys finding food? Like,
we haven't had time to search anything yet.
oh. And then I'm just waving my handgun around. Okay, well, just, just get started.
Finger on the trigger. You guys do the work.
well,
Go
I
find
like
me
it.
some food, y'all.
I like a well-placed meal as much as the next guy, but right now I'm more full of lead than paint from the 60s. Is there any way I can patch myself up here?
I do have medicine. I do have a doctor's bag.
I know it's already been rolled. You can roll it
Pretty sure
again
it's
to
been rolled.
see.
Yeah,
But
for
I
first
think
that's how we
aid.
I don't know
staunch
how
the
healing
bleeding.
works in this.
I
Does
think
it just
it's
you
rough.
just rest?
It's very.
rough.
Yeah.
They've stopped the bleeding.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'll probably
Yeah,
It needs
thankfully.
a little bit of time, maybe.
Some of it was us literally just rubbing dirt into a wound, but it stopped the bleeding. Yeah.
And I gave you a sip of whiskey.
That's true.
Yeah. And then we poured it on there.
I might be shitting pellets for the next 2 weeks, but I'll be all right.
So as you three, you're gonna let them do it?
Yeah, of course.
That's fair. Sounds like a true overseer. I don't know why they got rid of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search
I'm gonna go look
canned good aisle.
up front in the.
I'm
where
gonna
they
look.
store the food.
I'm gonna look for the office, like the manager office. I'm gonna make that my new HQ.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look at the
stealthily
old
find-
tabloids. There's got to be a clue to what's going on out there.
All right.
Have
We'll go
they
ahead and
published in newspapers?
we'll start at this end, sir. You're
They
gonna
They
show
knew
wouldn't
one.
be
what
stealthy.
was
We've
coming
been
all
firing
along, I'm
guns
telling
and yelling.
you.
I'm not too worried. Anything
They
would have
left
been in here would have
clues.
came out already.
That sounds fair.
I'm gonna go look for
Tricked you
canned
into the
goods.
vault.
All right. Go ahead and roll your search or notice or
Specifically, Chef
Boyardee.
Boyardee raviolis.
Chef
Boyardee.
man.
That's what am I rolling?
Search or notice or perception.
I have perception. Beyond that, I have research and investigation, but I'm pretty sure that's under a different thing.
Yeah.
So for perception, that's an 8.
8. So as you start going searching, somebody's been through all this. There's a bunch of open
Went to
cans.
Makes sense.
This has been pretty well ransacked as you're looking through.
Bunch of cans and no can opener.
God.
One of them appeared to not like tomato soup. That's all it's left.
Yeah, for
Even
the
if
most
I'm
part, just
dying.
nothing really here. With that 8 search, you can go ahead and write down 2 cans of onions and beans.
2 cans.
Ooh, at least you got 2 cans of stuff that goes good together. I mean,
Do you have $25 if we need to pay for anything?
Oh, smart man.
Yeah, we don't want to steal.
2 candy bars.
Yeah.
So that's what you find as you're searching around. It's going to take you just a little bit as we're going through everybody else. But that's really all you find. It's been pretty well ransacked. Somebody's been through here. You, sir, you're searching through some tabloids?
yeah. I think the truth of what happened is out there, and the Illuminati wrote it in the newspapers of the past. If I could just put the clues together, I could crack this whole thing.
As you start making your way to the magazine section and start looking over, most of this has been blasted away. But go ahead and roll your search or notice or
Ooh, that's a
Perception.
9.
You got,
Streetwear.
you got investigation. That might count for this.
Investigation?
I'll give you investigation.
Where the fuck is that at?
It's a 3. It's under research. It's by they're in alphabetical order.
Alphabet. What?
Questioning and then research, and it's the only one that has.
Oh, research and investigation. I just was looking at the front letter. I didn't.
It's the
Really
only
read
one
past
with
it.
a hashtag
12.
or a slash in it.
12. That's pretty decent. And you
Hope so.
you pick up what's
Yes.
left of a time. Goddamn it.
Clock
Daily-
magazine.
The
That's
clock.
that one, Weekly World News.
The Clock
The
magazine.
Pacific.
It said, is the end near? And you start looking through.
I think.
It's a good majority of the pages are ruined, but you see nuclear war. It's all coming together now.
I think it all comes down to Bo Jiden.
So that's what you end up finding. Write that down. You find the
Oh,
Clock
You just
magazine.
scramble. You just scratch a little. I did that. A stick figure next to it.
All right, so this is probably going to be my central point I'm working. I got to get a web out.
Here we go.
End is.
You guys gonna check the back of that and be like, "What?" the
You,
fuck
sir.
happened?
What were you searching for? Looking around at?
Smokes.
You're looking for some
He's gonna
smoke.
watch
Yes, going up front
Yeah.
to the caged-in zone
All
and
right. You,
intimidate the fuck out of the thing to get it open and get me some cigarettes.
roll D30. Let's see if it's already been blasted open.
16.
16. It looks like it has been blasted open. However, as you're looking through a quick search, unless you want to roll it,
I mean, I can
might as well. We're here.
surveil for 5.
5. Empty, 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 empty. See one pack that looks hopeful, and it's 5 clove cigarettes. And that's it as far as this whole little lockdown area. Again, as you're searching through, it looks like this place has been rifled through. You, good sir,
Roll a
Better than
perception.
nothing.
roll that perception.
Oh, not bad. That's a 9.
9. As you look around, trying to find, of course, the manager's office, pure Karen, you feel it. Over there in the corner, you see a whole wall has been blasted away. That was the entryway. But it does look like there's the remnants of a desk here, even a horrible looking chair. Then you see a little pile, a little stash of something. Is that chips? Is that cans?
Well, I'll take a little closer investigation here.
As you get closer, yeah, this looks to be, man, a decent little bit of a haul here. It looks like this is probably where they stored most of their stuff. Or at least, somebody stored some of their stuff here.
How much stuff are we talking about?
Roll D30, let's see how much.
How many nudie mags?
Yeah.
Those have been taken.
Ooh.
That's
Those are
a
shared
solid
with the
12.
12. All right, so you
Morale.
find 3 cans here,
Morels?
4 bags of
Is those still around?
Yeah.
Frito
Hey,
Haze.
Apocalyptic nuclear world.
There's nothing but no.
And you also
Morale out
find,
there.
let's see, what else would there be? Goddamn, what would last for 5 years? besides
Twinkies.
And Twinkies. A box of Twinkies.
So I think
A
like a
full
cockroach.
box of Twinkies. So
Did
that
any
is
of them
a good
liquefy
time.
into alcohol yet?
Not yet. That'll happen soon.
All right.
Some
I'll
alcohol, Twinkies.
yell out to the guys.
Go ahead.
Hey, fuckos!
He's talking to you two.
I am ignoring him and still on the hunt for food.
Okay.
Yes.
As you start going from aisle to aisle, this place has definitely been
Yeah,
ransacked.
it makes
Someone's been here for a little bit, but this
Probably the guy we killed.
confirms
Yeah.
your thoughts that,
Good
man,
chance.
they've taken almost everything. Someone has.
Not everything.
It's true.
Only things that are moldier.
Right. Without some planning, a lot goes to waste.
I'm just saying, if you get a slice of cheese, if you get a block of cheese that's moldy, all you gotta do is go a quarter inch away from that mold, and you can eat the rest of it.
That's It's true.
You good. Even in restaurants, you're good to do that. That's a fact. That's safe fucking certified, man. 1/4 inch. That's it.
On some cheeses, you want the mold.
1/4 inch is
that's
all you
true.
need.
Yeah.
Not that kind of mold that's probably on it.
Yeah.
It's not the good mold you want.
Does anyone go? Do you end up going to them? Anybody go to them?
I'm researching, man. This is important.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna start
None
eating.
of them respect for this guy.
Okay. All right. What do you dig into first?
I'm just gonna eat the bags of Fritos. 4 of them. Because I'm hungry.
Are they big bags or like little?
Those-
vending
I'm guessing they're
Regular
like
or
the
chili
little-
cheese?
I'm guessing
The
they're like
regular. That's all that survived.
Oh.
Chili cheese is so good.
It's good.
As
The
a
chili
distinct
cheese is
noise of a bag opens, and we'll just say all 3 of you
We
can
just
hear
hear-
it. You guys hear crunching.
What
As
in the
you feel, it has been a little bit since you guys ate. Maybe not that long, but a little bit of a twang of hunger.
Dude, I am sweating to death in this.
Oh, you still have it on?
Yeah,
Oh,
I would not
my
have taken it off.
Yeah. A little twang of hunger hits you as you hear bags of chips being opened, munching. Hear the bag of chip being straightened out for the last final blow, and then another one opens up.
What? I'm traveling.
You're going over there?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else
Sounds like
going over
food,
there?
Like what I'm hunting for.
So yeah, anybody goes over there to follow that bag of chips being opened.
It's the ceiling scavenger. I've seen this before. He lurks out in the wastelands.
Oh
Our
god.
person has a ceiling
He's been
scavenger.
in the vault for the last 5 years.
I know about him.
Yeah. There's
He
stories.
gobbles up all the food out there that still exists. We gotta stop him before he eats all that's
Sounds like
left.
someone's referring to themselves.
I'm just casually just eating the chips.
You make it through about 2 bags of chips, and if anyone's gonna show up,
He's like, God damn it. He's like the one dude from This Is the End.
just starts mowing it
Yeah,
down.
eats all it, cooks up. Well, I made you guys breakfast. I ain't hearing a single thank you.
Amazing.
My generosity.
4 on intimidation as I bust in the room.
Through the open hole.
Oh!
Open hole.
Hey! Good news. I found food. Here's the first can, and just chuck it at him. Chuck one of my cans at him.
Got a can of kidney beans. As he throws it to you, you catch it.
I'm just casually eating.
You gonna slay it, them 4 bags?
Oh yeah.
He's still munching. Anybody else making their way to the munch?
That's me.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Me too.
That's a 3 on bureaucracy for him to share those.
How do you say it?
Oh, I mean, I'll toss.
I'm not a bureaucrat.
I'll-
I'm not that soulless. I
I'll
don't think I
toss
can
one
handle
can
that.
to you, and then toss the other
Trust
can
him.
to the other one. So I'm all out of cans.
Is
All
it
right.
kidney beans for me too?
Yeah, get another can of kidney beans.
I'm
That's
hiding.
all
The
they
only
have.
time I would have unzipped my suit was 1 to wipe my glasses off, and 2 to keister them beans and onions.
Keistered.
Oh,
There you go. You get another. You get the can of beans. Are you going there too? Right.
Yeah.
All right. You pass.
I got
him
my
along the
guard up
beans,
though.
too?
I think it could be the ceiling scavenger.
He's watching up high, so he gets pegged in the face with the can.
As you see him continue on, and you see 3 bags littered on the floor.
You know, we just had a fight for our life.
You're telling me you were the ceiling scavenger the entire time?
I'm not sure who that is, but these chips are fucking banging.
Good salt.
Probably
Gonna need
should've
some
shared
water
those
soon.
with everybody. We're all a little hungry out here.
I gave you cans of kidney beans, man.
Yeah. The chips look so good.
Wait, why don't we all make a big dinner? We'll dip the chips into the kidney bean and onions, and then eat the rest out with our hands, the way you used to do around the family dinner table. It'd be like a gourmet meal. That's what we used to have every Christmas.
You finish that bag. What do you do now, sir?
Oh, hey guys!
He's just
Is
eating
that-
the rest of it as he's.
Look behind you. Is that a?
Bigfoot?
Is that some kind of cryptid? I can't.
Is that a skunkany?
Is that?
Good
skunk?
try, Ralph. First time you see a cryptid blows your mind.
Bat
You wouldn't
squatch,
be
man.
able to
I'll do
formulate a
a.
sentence. You'd sound more like this.
They're intimidating or rendered.
My charisma. There's
There's no
uh,
charisma, you piece.
Yeah, what you using over there, sir?
Intelligence, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Maybe willpower,
qualities. Well, look at my skills.
Unless you have a skill that's like tomfoolery or something.
Well, my qualities, it says charismatic, which points are 4. Can I use that to charm these fuckers?
Do you have charismatic?
Charism?
Charisma.
Yeah. That's what I got down on my
Other
thing.
Go ahead
qualities.
and roll it.
All right. That's a
Is that
13.
customer service smile.
13.
Ooh, that's pretty.
He points behind you guys, and man, after that last firefight, you guys are feeling pretty jumpy.
While they got their backs turned, I'm eating that last bag, just
I
hounding
have
it.
very little peripheral view in this suit. Yeah,
Just
it
let you know,
crinkles the
Ralph.
whole time I move.
We
I
had a
am
fight
not
to the
seeing
death.
well.
In this building already.
I'm just doing this really quick, like with the bag. It's like,
I
yeah.
see how it is. So you get salted and I get peppered. Real fucking fair, Ralph. Real fucking fair. Real stand-up guy out here in the apocalypse. Real team player, Ralph. No wonder you never made it to manager.
One more. I'm just finishing up the chips.
As he slays the last bag.
Hey, I gave you kidney beans. That should last you guys at least a year. 1 kidney bean per day.
Are we even gonna go
Right.
back to the fucking vault?
We're supposed to.
No,
Can
yeah.
I call you
How are
Grizzly?
you out here, Ralph?
Because
What
all you
happened?
do is the bare
We
minimum.
never did hear how that happened. What happened in there, Ralph?
Well, what happened was
New orders, guys.
there was a bit of a mutiny. Fuck those guys.
They can all die.
So I'm planning to make my own vault. Bigger, better.
Uncut.
I kind of need to get back in that vault, Ralph.
Bigger? Better?
How about this?
He's like, I hate to break it to you guys, but you were never gonna come back.
Was that the actual?
I don't know.
I mean, you're the boss. It can be
Okay.
whatever you say it is, sir.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you guys know a little secret. Because food was so scarce, I was, I kind of just draw a bunch of names from the hat.
The only one that
and-
hated more than me were you 3.
I just draw, a couple of random names, because food was getting scarce. And, yeah, I wasn't planning for you guys to come back because we was gonna shut that vault tight and just leave you guys out there to die.
Telling me it wasn't. It was random chance, not my superior intellect and analytical abilities that got me chosen for this mission.
Oh no, it's by dumbass luck.
Like anything at that.
There's no way they'd make a mistake like that.
Oh no, I was the one who did it.
Then you could make a mistake like that.
Ah, perfectly understandable.
Yeah.
They just didn't want me catching on to the deep state behind this planned apocalypse. I'll tell you what.
But
I
I
didn't want you coming out of the wall.
tell you what, guys. And I
That's
showed
true.
them.
Nobody
box
wanted me coming out of the wall.
Twinkies.
About to blow this whole case sky.
Look what I have.
You might have something.
The last box of Twinkies of all humanity.
Golden delicious.
Now, I will share, but we're gonna find a new place.
Yeah.
His whole box of 12.
Yeah, 6 for me, and then you can, settle the rest for amongst yourselves.
Let's do a piece.
Wait, no, that's 6 for you.
Oh yeah, 6 for me. 2, 2, 2.
I agree with that. That should be at least 3 a person.
Oh, now let's not be greedy.
I'm starting to think you're the worst person to have in charge.
Yeah.
Do you
We
want?
should have a vault election.
Now that sounds like some form of government, and I'm against that.
Exactly. This is exactly what the government did.
Well,
They,
This is a plan.
I think I should at least have 3. I need to get nutrients for my brain to work properly.
I need
Tell you what.
nutrients
More
for
than
my-
more than this guy does.
tell you what.
I need nutrients from my
How
body.
about and as it went in like 1, 2, 3. I think that
6.
6.
This is not computing correctly, guys.
I've got an idea.
Who?
Now hear me out.
Team
Who
meeting.
here all has a gun? Raise your hand. why don't we point all of our guns at him and see then if we can even this whole situation out?
Yeah.
How many guns do you have?
I just got one.
Let me see.
And I
Hang on.
pointed-
Now I failed math. 1, 2, 3.
And I pulled the gun right next to the box of Twinkies.
Listen, I'll eat Twinkies off the ground. I've been known to before.
How about this? New math. 5. Then the rest you guys can settle on amongst yourselves.
Irrational number.
Yeah. It still doesn't feel very
Hmm.
right, guys.
Now
That's
listen.
one less that I have.
How about 3, 1, 5?
That math adds to 12.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Now listen, goddammit.
Can I roll computers for that?
I didn't pass
It'd
math.
be,
The numbers
it'd be
make me
intelligence.
angry,
Wait,
like the deep state does.
guys, let's be rational here. Let's save the Twinkies until the shit hits the fan.
I don't think you should be the one holding them.
I feel like
I feel like you're the one being
The
the most
cop.
irrational right now.
What do
should
you
run
mean?
things. I'm the
Listen.
law. The law is order.
Now listen,
We need order.
no one said something that I disagreed with more until right now.
Motherfucker, you'd be dead without me.
I highly doubt it. I don't think this would have happened without you. How do I know you didn't plan this whole thing with the deep state? Now, all they are is profiting off all this apocalypse.
Half the fucking brain on you right now is from me popping 2 in that fucker's head as he was
Wow,
shooting
they're
you with the
talking.
shotgun.
What a sneak
Okay,
out.
I cannot dispute that. Cannot dispute that.
I'd say I'm watching.
We'll
already
agree,
establish that impaired vision and bad.
That you are very helpful personally,
I don't know if I'd even
but
notice it.
morally, I
Roll
could
your
not be
stealth.
more opposed.
Yeah, roll that stealth.
Roll that stealth as they're arguing amongst themselves.
What is stealth? Do I even?
It's just dexterity if you don't
Dexterity?
have it.
That's a 5.
5.
Perception, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot you can add. The,
You guys can roll perception. Go ahead, you 3. You two. We'll say all of you take a -2 because you two are talking,
6.
and then you have the rough vision. Yeah,
So how much are we taking negative?
2.
2? That puts me at 4.
Do I have perception?
Up
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 9. Oh, -2, 7.
That's
All
still enough.
Oh.
So as you start to sneak your way around, you get as those 3 are right towards the opening there, right where it got blasted away a little bit towards the entrance. We'll say there's a wall there, and there's the entrance here. The entrance is to the building is a little further that way. Once you get past the registers, you accidentally step on a bag of chips that you ate. As you two hear the crinkle, you hear something, but you have to kind of wiggle a little bit there. You two see him start to kind of weasel his way around you guys.
With the box of Twinkies.
Boy, Ralph, do you have to count with your fingers?
Hey guys, I gotta go use the bathroom, and I'm gonna start booking it.
He starts trying to run past you guys. What are you guys gonna do?
I'll
Gonna grapple?
yeah, I'll
strength
fucked up,
check.
but I'll work to subdue.
All right. You can roll if you got a dodge. Do a dodge.
I
If
gotta
they have,
dodge.
if they have brawling, they can use some brawling.
Ooh, that is
What
a
would be better,
solid-
brawling or strength?
Whatever's
Brawling
higher.
adds your strength too.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'll do brawling then.
I forgot to add the primaries.
That's a little.
So my dodge
Don't
is
roll a
2
one.
plus my 7. Do I add anything else to it? Okay, so that's
Plus your
gonna-
dex too.
dex. So
But you're trying to dodge, right?
yeah,
Okay. So dodge and then dex too.
so 4, all right, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 for him. Who's trying to snatch him up.
I'm gonna try to peg him
9.
with this can of kidney beans he gave me.
Okay.
He's gonna take that too.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit him right in the back of the head with it.
Perfect.
I'm
All
assuming
right.
that would just be a
You gotta-
dexterity.
Yeah. Throw it. Roll dex. All right. So you got 7. You got 11, right?
Yeah.
11. What'd you get?
9.
9.
6.
6.
Just a 6.
Just a 6. All right. You guys try and snatch him up, and he weasels his way through, and you throw the can, but it ends up missing him, and he goes off into an aisle. And are you gonna make your way outside?
Yeah.
All right. As you start going past some of the registers,
Shoot him.
you hear
He's taking the Twinkies.
ding as the door starts to open.
Oh no.
I'm gonna shoot at Ralph with my gun.
If that's what you want to do, you can.
What do I see?
You see the door start to open. I'll give you a second if you want to do
And
something
you
different,
feel
but this
the
door
top
is opening
leg.
now.
I'll
Go
do a
ahead.
perception. Kind of.
Are you going to do a perception, try and look and see, or are you going to try and hide?
It's hard to breathe.
I am. It's probably going to be bad. I'm going to hide.
All right, so go ahead and do a stealth.
We're in the office.
You guys are in the office. You guys are towards the entryway of the office, though, so if you guys want, you guys can try and hide in the office. You
Stealth
guys all,
is dexterity?
yeah, add your
I'm
dex.
gonna try to
Then
hide
that
in
would
the
be-
office. If
Okay.
I can, are there
That'd be a
windows in
10.
this office
It's just a
overlooking?
blown open
There is-
wall.
There is a window that's been busted out looking towards the cash registers and the opening.
Is
and
there
the entrance.
cover?
Somebody
There is cover. That wall is still there. The wall right here, facing more inwards, is gone.
Gone. All right.
Yeah.
I'll try to look. I'll do a perception. if
Are
I
you gonna
can.
hide first?
Yes.
All right, hide first. Anyone hiding? Hiding? Who else is hiding? Are you shooting? Or are you hiding?
Yes, I am shooting.
At Ralph.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll your shooting.
As I went out of the office, not in my America. What do I roll? Gun.
But you don't have. It's a rifle, isn't it?
I do have a
No.
rifle.
All right.
So you'll take.
I thought he had a handgun.
He has 22 rifle written
Oh.
down.
He must have got it from the dude. I don't know. Oh,
someone
the dead
had.
guy.
He got it from the dead guy.
Dead
That's
guy.
right.
Someone
That's
has
all
a
right.
handgun. You might.
So you
still
add your
have
dex,
I-
but you
yeah, I
minus
must have
2
mine.
because
I
you
don't
don't have
it
any
written
skills
down
in
on
it
mine. Yeah.
for your attack roll there, sir.
All right, what I roll?
Start with you, sir.
A 9, but I don't know what I add to it.
Your dex, but you get minus 2 because you don't have any ranks on it.
Oh, yeah.
Can I use handgun?
No.
Or no?
What is it? A rifle?
It's guns, handgun. I haven't used a
Yeah.
rifle.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Account
It's
for it.
different.
So just dex minus 2, so that's just 9 overall. It cancels
Alright.
out.
Go ahead. We'll say you go ahead and get a dodge. However, you're not really expecting it, I'm assuming.
No.
All right, so go ahead and get a dodge, but minus your, you don't get your dex to it, so just dodge ranks.
Ooh, flat-footed.
That's going to be a straight 5.
Oh, God.
Straight 5.
I
All
half
right.
expected this not to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So
Damage is
your
about to happen.
22 rifle. Go ahead and roll a d4, and then times it by 4.
Oh, God.
Rifle.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
guns ain't no
Guns
joke
are
in
no
this.
fucking joke in this.
1.
All right.
4.
4. Bang! The gun goes off. A little 22. Bang!
Yeah, little piece
Twink.
there.
My shotgun's a D6
And you
times
take
5.
4 damage, sir, as you hide. What was your
10.
stealth?
That's-
Okay.
that's how you took so much
You're
damage.
So
within
that
close
happens,
range, it adds
bang.
Another multiplier on there. Yeah.
All right.
Point blank range.
Did you hide?
I had rolled streetwise to try to cut him off from another angle. And rolled an 11, so that was the first thing I was doing, was looking to see how I could get to
You-
him from another.
You can go around the registers and get him from, because he's hiding behind one of the registers, so you can try and go around. I'm assuming that's what you're going to do to get another angle. All right, so you start making your way around the register. You're hiding.
I'm hiding, but I'm assuming my action is coming after theirs because if they're doing their stuff, I'm assuming before the door opens, before they
Yeah.
register that there's a door open. If he's trying to
Because
cut
when,
him off,
when he
and he's
started
shooting at
running,
him,
I tried
that's
to
when they
brawl.
were-
He
yeah.
escaped both
you
of
are
us.
hiding in a hazmat suit?
Yes,
There's some cover, so you can
I'm
hide.
terrified.
Long as you don't try and look, you'll be all
When
right.
it does matter, my hide was a 7, so
Okay.
that does come up and matter. But I'm
It may,
assuming, yeah.
it will matter here shortly. So let's. How many bad
The ding is very audible. I'm assuming in this, even
Yeah.
though there's like the clatter of the can of beans running and him I'm assuming his flat feet running.
Yeah, there's a little bit there noise. You're circling around. You do have a good
possibly gets lost in the din of noise for the rest of the
a good little spot where you could probably ping him if you want, and then you now register. Oh my gosh, that door was opening as you see 4 guys. What was that noise? Oh God, what was that noise?
Is that a can be?
There's someone here. Yes, that kind of beats.
With my sweet ass shades, I slide.
It's the ceiling scavenger. He's trying to get out with the Twinkies. Get him, guys!
As you guys see 4 guys rush in, 2 of them seem
beefy.
as beefy as the last guy.
Oh no!
They look to be all decent biker boys.
They're beefy boys.
Do they look to be similarly dressed to the other gentlemen?
Yes.
That's not good. These are probably friends of those.
Do they have what could be described as raider armor on?
Sure. We can say yes. A little bit of spikes, some helmets that look goofy.
How you could be using just the apocalyptic mantra or the NFL team and be 100% correct.
It's all the same, really. So yes, you've been pinged in the arm, kind of the shoulder area, a little rough, but not too bad.
Just a warning shot.
As you all see the 4 guys shuffle in, and we'll say everybody sees them as they come in. They weren't trying to be stealthy or hiding.
No.
All right,
That
so
dude's really hankering for his bag of chips that he hid away earlier.
rough business, boys.
And you got some
And for talking to
nacho
his,
cheesy fingers, my man.
and for talking to his best friend, Dead Man 1.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't know
we can
that
do
he was dead
initiative
before
now.
he
I don't know if
showed
somebody wants to try and talk to him now, but I think it's going to be initiative here.
I'm hiding and breathing laboriously.
All right, so everybody do initiative, and we'll see who tries to talk here.
Was that just dexterity?
Yeah, just add Dexy boy.
Nice.
Yikes! That's a 4 for me.
I'm just gonna roll 1 just to make my life easy.
With my last act, I curse Ralph.
We could have shared
The
though.
Twinkie thief.
I could have had at least 1. All right, initiative 1,
4.
4. All right,
11.
11,
8.
8,
11 too.
11. All right, who has the higher dex out of you 2?
I have a 2.
2.
I'm hiding. You're out in the open. I'll seed him to go first.
That's,
I tried to roll a stealth.
Anyway.
Rolled a 1.
that's rough. Isn't it?
Re-rolled a 7.
Oh gosh. So
I don't
it's-
remember.
I think
If it's a 1, it's -5.
yeah.
So if you get above a 0 with that -5 on your second roll, it doesn't matter. So if you roll like a 2, you get a -3
That's
to whatever
right.
the
Yeah.
1 would be.
So
If I remember
So
correctly.
it's
So
rough-
if you
rough
roll a 10,
stealth,
If you roll that 10, you roll another die,
at least 2
1,
look
2,
your
3.
way.
and you get
Still a
that bonus to that.
5.
All right, so we'll say you go first, sir, with your 11 there. And they look to have.
You got a chainsaw?
What is
Yeah.
the
Dude,
lead?
you bad motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm,
That's
I'm the muscle.
Oh,
Survivors.
shit, dude, Denny boy!
I've got a chainsaw, shotgun, and a handgun.
They all
Oh
have
my god.
looks to be rifles. Unless you take some time to examine them, that's really all you can tell right now.
Do we have any grenades?
Grenades.
I can make them.
Got
I do
2
have
candy
engineering.
bars and a lit cigarette.
I have all the sciences
Oh,
and a
fuck.
few engineerings. We could craft grenades somehow. Maybe a pipe bomb. At
Uncle
Sure,
Fruckus
I'm
used
sure.
to take Tannerite out behind his house and we.
Oh, that's how he lost his leg. That lawnmower blade really shot out weird.
You beat me to it. That's exactly where I was going with that story.
Poor bastards.
It happens
God
more than
rest
you
his
think.
I was gonna go. God rest his left
How?
leg.
What is the rate of fire of a handgun?
You can vary. You can full. I think because it does specify that in there.
Dude, they're all 4 in a group. Just fucking full auto that, and even if you miss, you might hit one of them.
Yeah, there isn't. I don't know.
Flip
if you
my
can
Glock
do that.
switch.
There might be ability to do that. Maybe you take like a cumulative -1 or something on each bullet you fire or something.
Yeah.
So you get less, because of the recoil or some shit like
What
that.
gun is it? Single shot or semi?
Do we need to keep
9.
track of our bullets,
Be
by the way?
semi-auto.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have it
Is
written
your
down
shotgun
anywhere.
or your
All right.
pistol.
My pistol.
You might have
Write
just
it
been
down
empty.
somewhere because I think he
Semi-auto,
only had 3
because it can
shots in
be-
that thing.
Oh,
As fast as you can pull the trigger.
it says rate of
Up until you
fire.
lose.
It just says 3 rounds. Is that supposed to be?
That's probably all he has is 3
Rate
rounds.
of fire, number of attacks.
Okay, so I have 2 bullets left.
Yeah,
'Cause I
you should
used-
have one of these.
Levi didn't fill that shit out.
Yeah, Levi didn't fill that shit out. He's got
Yeah.
the big dome.
Levi, if you're watching this, fuck you.
Levi,
doubt it's even
fuck you,
watching.
Levi.
He can barely breathe and chew
I'm
gum.
pretty sure I don't have a gun because I think he gave me his
Just put
22
22.
rifle when we came in, and I gave it back. I do have a flare gun though,
There you go.
and in that one movie, that killed a guy.
Oh,
true.
the road.
Yeah, that killed a man.
That can actually
And it
kill a
would be
person.
very,
yeah.
very horrible in this enclosed setting to shoot a flare gun off
Yeah.
right in the middle of people.
So I'm not sure
I feel
how
like
many
that would
shots I can
fuck us
take
as
with the
much as
9.
it does them.
How many you want to take? You take negative per how many you want to take. We'll do it that way, just
Okay.
to make life easy.
Let's see. I fired 4, so that leaves 6 shots.
That instantly sets someone on fire and hunt if you hit them with a
And
flare
you'll
gun.
take how many
That is
shots
good.
you're taking total. That's a negative for each roll.
Yeah. To each, it's
To each roll, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, cumulative or whatever.
Yeah. So if you're taking 3 shots, you take 3 minus 3 to each of them, right?
I thought it was the
Or
first
minus.
shot's regular, then the second shot's -1, then -2, then -3.
Let's do it that way.
I thought that's
Okay.
how it was. in
because
that.
I was gonna say I'm not
Yeah,
sure
it
how
was
many
like
shots
a month
it'll
ago I
take.
read that, and it was very briefly, so I may be wrong on that.
All I have
but-
is the damage right now.
yeah,
So
But
we'll run with it that way until I read something different.
yeah,
because they said it was due to the
gun.
recoil after each shot that would make
That
the next
makes
shot
sense.
more skewed, which it is a bit more math to worry about.
That's a 10, baby.
Rolled me a 10.
What do we do with tens again?
Roll
Doesn't even
again and then
matter.
add that second one.
Rolled
But you
another
subtract
10.
5, right?
Yeah. I used to
That's
So-
another 10.
So
I
I
think it just
got
adds 5
plus
to it.
5, 15,
Plus whatever
16,
roll.
17.
You should hit the first one.
Dex. Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one's gonna hit.
Okay.
He's gonna roll 1.
Is that 9mm? What you got there?
Yeah, 9 mil.
That is D6
D6.
times 4.
Yeah,
Disney was a fucking warlord.
Yeah. Ooh,
3.
12.
So that's 12.
12 damage.
Yeah.
How do you want to kill the dude?
Dome him.
Gone. That first guy.
Anybody ever seen Open Range?
The movie with
Yeah.
the deer?
No,
10.
no,
It's the
that's
second
Open
shot.
Season.
What was it for the
Oh,
second?
okay, I didn't
Open
know.
Range of Western.
10.
10 altogether.
I love that you
Get him
the
a
other
dodge.
one.
It's because it gets confused every time I bring it up. It's one of my favorite movies.
So you just do that right off the top there.
Roll pretty high there,
There's
sir.
one
That
that's
is a miss
scene
for
in
the
that where
second.
they're lining up and it's mostly just
That's why I rolled that 6 on the D6 right there.
There's like one dude that is out there. and he's
Well,
like, "You
there's
guys,
a
that's
10.
2 versus like 6.
Yeah.
Like, you the one that killed our friend.
Followed it with a
He goes,
9, so that's
right.
14 plus.
on Jordan. He goes,
That hits.
Hits him right in the head.
There's
That's
1,
I just picture that every time.
4.
That's fair. I don't know what that movie is.
4 times.
Is it an old western? Or
That's
what?
4 altogether.
It's 4
One of my
altogether.
favorite new ones has come out. It's good. It's Costner and
3
Duvall.
more fucking shots.
If you, I guarantee you, if you do open range meme, that scene will come up.
I think my favorite
It's
scene.
right there.
8,
That's the one.
because this is my 3rd, 4th shot.
That's bold. Brooding.
Third shot. All right.
Yeah.
8. Let's see if that dodge works. Oh, it does not. Roll low. Hit that damage, sir. Hitting that same one that you hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
for 8 more.
8 more. All right. That one's gone.
Ooh, that
God
got
damn.
noise there.
That's
Whew.
2.
Oh,
That's
man.
2 gone. Right.
And that's,
like
yeah, I
the
think I'm going to hold off on my last 3 shots versus emptying all of my bullets.
That's half of their initiative order gone too. So
Yeah.
That's
hopefully
true.
you killed the 2 with the highest initiative.
Yeah, last time we realized, oh, in gunfights, whoever fires first usually wins.
Yeah.
It says it in the book, too.
Yeah.
All right. So
'Cause
2 are
it's
gone.
destructive.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's fucking real good.
Now it's your go, sir.
Intimidation.
Be
There you go.
hunkered down below my open window. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! As I'll pull my backpack around, fumble around, and try to get my flare gun out.
Oh no!
That is not loaded either. 'Cause
Fireball.
why would it be loaded in my backpack?
We'll say
That will most likely be my round. I'm hidden, so I don't mind that being my
that's
round.
fair. We'll say that finding it and then you're gonna load a round into it.
Yeah.
All right, and loading that round, that'll end up being your turn, sir.
That works for me. So
Here
just
goes,
so you
sir.
know, you can take your turn, so you only fire one bullet to aim at someone, and you get a bonus like +1 or +2 to it, which would cancel out your negative.
I'll do that.
Okay.
It's just one shot though.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I'll reload and I'll look at the next some bitch that came through the door,
Okay.
and I'll go ahead and give him a gun here.
Are they all in the building, or are they like kind
They're
of
all
half
in the building. They all ran
Did
in.
the door reclose?
The door is closing. We'll say it's gonna end up being
Yeah.
closed.
6.
To hit. Let's see if they dodge it. Oh, dodged.
Give up.
So that is a miss, sir.
How's your turn feel like to be wasted?
It's not. This is Levi's character.
That's true.
I don't care if he dies.
All right. Next two get to go, and they're gonna end up shooting. Where are you at shooting? You're on. The,
I think I was further back because I just stood like on the office doorway. I know Denny boy went up a little closer.
I came out 'cause I was-
So I'm gonna say probably you're gonna be the biggest threat because you just popped two of the guys.
Yeah.
So they're gonna take some shots at you.
You got 36 hit points too.
yeah,
You're fucking.
I'm a tank.
Go ahead and roll that dodge.
I mean, I got 33, but somebody fucking shot me.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's dexterity.
Dex. Yep.
Levi only has 26, and 19 of them are gone.
9.
Ooh, you lucky boy. That first shot misses, and then he shoots one more at you.
Did the bullet curve like in what's the fucking Wanted?
Yeah.
Just barely misses him. 4. The second shot does hit.
Yeah.
All right. That's just a D4.
Times 8.
A solid blow, as it does. 16 points of damage.
God damn.
Yeah.
That one blasted you pretty good. Knocks you back. Let's say it gets you.
Norm.
It gets you in the gut on the right side. Oh.
Oh, right in the icky stickies.
That's true. And then it's the other one's turn, shooting at you again. You guys get multiple shots of the day.
Yeah. You just removed my appendix.
Go ahead and roll that dodge, sir. Such a good roll. I hope you roll high.
I did not roll high. 5.
Oh, I rolled an 8, sir.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the next Dickens.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help you.
That is a 12 points damage from that shot. And then here comes the next one. Go ahead and roll that dodge. I rolled a 10. No?
No.
All right. And that is a solid 4 points of damage.
Still alive.
As bullets are flying everywhere. If there's anything in the area, by God, it certainly hurt it now. And that's their turn.
I'm
Four-
gonna,
four hit
while all
points.
this shit's going on, I'm trying to sneak by
Your turn
all
now,
this
Twinkie
bullshit.
bitch.
They're right in the front, the only entrance you
Or
know of.
back.
There may be others.
You're in the
There
crossfire.
probably will be others. Are you going to try and...
Can I do a perception to see if there's others behind them? Like, I'm guessing it's like a traditional like grocery store where it's like glass doors, so you can clearly see what's out there.
You don't see anything else out there. There's a few windows that have been pretty much busted, and the windows that are there have some kind of murky nastiness on them, so you can't really see through it. The majority of the windows that are still there. But as far as you can tell, it's just those 4. 2 left.
Should I do a redemption and
This is your chance for a redemption arc here.
That's true.
I mean,
and help my
I'm not
friends?
getting any of the Twinkies.
I will say, if you scuttered out with the Twinkies, it would be if I survived.
I forgot about my character. He has no fucking bullets. I remember now because that was from like the video store, like
Yeah.
self-defense, but there was no fucking bullets.
Yeah, I kind of remember that now too.
Yeah.
That sounds fair for the overseer to have no bullets. That
Yeah.
sounds, here's a gun.
Sounds
Good
fair.
luck.
I looked I look at you guys. Look at them.
You look and you do notice
You got a
those
knife?
two. You don't see him without spending time to search. You really don't see him. You see those two, and you see the two by the door.
They're not
The
hiding.
two baddies. They're not bothering hiding. They're just straight going to war now.
All right. So I am trying to hide. I'll just continue to hide. Can I just roll to see if I can hide better?
Sure. Danny Boy's right next to you, so it'll be hard. I'm sorry. Norm Smith is real close to you, so you ain't going to be able to hide from him, but you
Wow.
might be able to hide from those two.
I'm gonna sneak
Okay.
for a different spot.
All right.
That is a solid 1, so that's fucking 3.
You got a weapon. The kidney beans should be over there by you.
Yeah, you end up knocking over the remnants of where they put the candy and whatnot there, right by the aisles there. So you end up knocking it over and exposing Norm there because he was hiding right there. Just a little bit more with that shite roll. And we are back at the top. You do manage to knock it over and scurry closer towards some remains of aisles.
Okay.
Yeah, he really is.
Uh-huh.
He's the legend come to life.
Both you two notice that. You'll probably see eventually when you poke your head up and start shooting your flare gun.
Yeah. One round at a time. I'm gonna aim for
It's
him
gonna-
first.
It's gonna blind me, so I'm like, ah!
It might blind them too.
Yeah.
Your go, sir. You see him scurry and knock over any sort of cover that you had.
Guess it's do or die at this point.
And
I'm
there's two
was
left. No
potentially gonna
damage.
first aid, but go in.
Do it, Norm. Stormin' Norman.
Yeah.
8 on the handgun.
Let's see. Dodge that first blow.
7.
Ooh, that one does hit.
I don't even know how much my flare.
Max die damage.
Oh!
How much is that? Is that a 12er? 24?
6
For a 6 times
yeah,
4?
6 times 4.
24. All right. How do you want to kill that one? Take off the head.
Yeah.
Another
Hit him right in the nuts. Like
beautiful
Metal Gear
headshot.
Solid style. He just dies from one shot to the nuts.
Hey, I've seen that happen
Yeah. Carotid
in a
artery.
sniper game.
I'm gonna start calling this motherfucker slow hand.
That's what I mean.
Save, save that last bullet.
Gonna
For
save that last
myself.
bullet.
For
Okay.
yourself.
No.
And
For
then he
Ralph.
pulls out the shotgun.
Hope somebody else. Yeah, I've only got 2 shells for the
Here
shotgun.
comes a
I'm down
chainsaw
to
for the last
9
guy. That's for you, actually.
There's your
You
go,
get
sir.
the chainsaw.
One last
Hopefully-
guy left.
Hopefully
I've done
somebody else does
nothing to
something.
deserve to get
Me?
killed over.
It's your go.
What does a flare gun do? Do you have it on there?
No. We'll just say it does the same as a 9 mil, so it'd be a D6 if you hit.
All right, just a D6, not times anything.
Oh, times 4. You know.
All right, I'm going to stand up, feeling very brave, but externally screaming like a fucker. And I'm like, "Ah!" and I'm gonna shoot it at the guy.
Perfect.
And I'm assuming, does that count as a handgun? Do I get my +1 to it?
I'll give you the handgun bonus. Why
That's
not?
+3.
Just because I'm a good guy.
That's a 3. That's 6. Like that goddamn store up.
So,
The beauty of a flare gun is even if you dodge it, it still fucks your day up.
That is a
'Cause
beautiful
it's bright
dime.
as fuck by that guy right now.
That is
In a very dark
exciting.
building, I'm assuming.
And of course, it travels in a straight line until it gets close, and then poof, knocks into the ceiling and lights everything up. As anybody that's right there, decently close, probably you, less
Hopefully
so
him.
you'll take less of a negative. You really aren't paying attention.
There's
You're
a
just trying to
haze of
sneak
smoke.
away.
Yeah.
Little-
Yeah.
My
so-
eyes were closed the whole time I shot.
That's fair. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you two will end up taking minor negatives more, you sir, than
yeah,
you,
yeah.
because it has lit up the area to an ungodly level. And now it is this last man's go.
thought-
burning suns.
Oh, yeah, your go. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
So it's bright in here?
Please save
It's
my
decently
life.
bright. You're
Bright
going to take
as
a negative
fuck.
1 on your shot, sir.
Your eyes thing
'Cause
makes
you're-
sense now. Half
As it
blind.
goes through, I'll drop the gun, pull my knife, and I'll go, Sylvester Stallone, first blood! And I'm going to charge this guy down and fucking stab him with the knife.
Perfect.
And in all the confusion of the flare gun.
Now's the perfect time.
I just imagine your guys, that dude that does the that video on how to undo Velcro where they can't hear it, where he's like,
what
what
is that? Is that a knife?
I didn't think.
Yeah,
about
it just
that.
says knife.
Perfect.
That's not a knife.
It's a tactical knife.
Go ahead and
It's made from
This
the
is a knife.
cheapest
Roll
material.
overall.
He bought it from a mall.
there is hand weapon knife skill.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do not have that, I ain't going to give you a -2 because that's pretty cucky. You can add your strength.
Yeah. I don't think he has
I
it.
do not.
He's got hand gun.
Hand knife. So I cannot use brawl with it? Alright. Cool.
No, I'm sorry.
Add my
sir.
strength.
Bro.
Any bonus from the flare gun confusion or negative that he is taking?
I'll give you a bonus 2, but you take a -1 bonus because it is still pretty bright
overall
in here.
+1.
So overall +1. So that is plus
Right.
3, 5.
So
This is
there it
probably the way Levi would have wanted his character to go.
Yeah.
Nat 10.
No way.
In his confusion, he is able to move out of the way of you trying to knife him.
I like to think that I don't even end up where he's at. I just run into like a fucking bag of, like a fucking store stand, and I'm like, here you
Fuck up that store stand, it's
You just-
down.
Just like fucking fall and trip over it.
You stab
I
that
got him,
store-
boys.
Oh, this is just last season's sweaters.
Yeah.
He's looking around.
Danny boy, I had a chance to save you twice.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm probably going down.
Each of you roll a d10, you two. Whoever gets lower, that's who he's attacking, but he'll get a
Me
negative,
too?
you two.
I did make quite the scene.
Rolled me a 10. Will you look up hard to kill in the rules?
I rolled a 2.
We know who he's going to attack. Hard to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a quality, not a skill.
I think that gives you more hit points.
Yeah, but I feel like it does something else when I go down.
Plus 7 on armor.
I don't think it gives me any damage reduction.
God damn it.
I know. I looked it up last time, but it's been several
I
weeks.
kind of realized this character is slowly turning into my cyberpunk.
Oh.
Yeah, we realized that from the get go. That's why you got some lead in your back right now.
I gave him a skim. It probably went.
Hard to
Hurts like
kill.
hell, though.
It does look like
Tough.
Stings. I got
Yeah, more life
Even after being
points.
severely wounded, medical attention is a good chance of reviving them. Scarred but alive.
Okay.
Each level adds more life points. And each level gives you +1 bonus to survival checks.
Yeah, which I don't have written down.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. So after causing your big commotion, I'm going to go ahead and just give him disadvantage on this attack.
Nice.
Go,
I got him.
go ahead and roll that dodge, sir.
Oh,
As I'm on the ground rolling around.
Hey, you rolling around. I heard it.
10.
So re-roll.
He missed.
yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, I don't think there's degrees of success for dodge.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And I'll just give him one shot.
It's
because
probably
he's
just
still
because I'm going so
disoriented as fuck.
spastic. I'm like,
All right. What are you doing now, sir?
Okay. Is the door now clear?
The dude didn't move too far from the door. He's 5 feet from the door.
Alright. I am going to sneak by, because with all the fuckery and everything, I'm going to sneak behind him and just trying to, book
Suplex.
it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stealth, sir.
Right in the middle of where everyone's looking. He's like Cartman sneaking across naked on that
8.
stage. You got a little wiener out over there.
All right. So you make your way to the door, and you manage to get just barely outside of it with your movement.
Five
Outside?
more guys.
Does he open the door?
Open
I'm assuming the
itself.
door opening alone is gonna the sudden brightness.
As the door opens again.
How long does a flare last? Do you know?
IRL?
1d4 rounds.
It's
Roll
gonna be
it.
bright as fuck in here.
It is.
Imagine a flare gun going on in here right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'd be an immediate evacuate.
Bro, I was so surprised. I always thought it was just like a Roman candle or
Oh
Three
no,
some
it
shit
is like
that.
it'll clear out like
Oh, no.
it's
The whole
daylight.
sky lights up. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It-
It's intense.
Yeah, we fucked around with it like in my firefighter days. It is like, you know, you'll know it.
Yeah.
You get that bad boy rolling again. So yes, you sneak out the door as the door opens,
I remember that.
and you're just outside the door with your
Find my
movement.
shit, remember? 'Cause I lost it all and dove in the woods.
What's your
Fell out of
speed?
my pockets.
My speed is 10.
Yeah, just outside the door. You can't
Okay.
go any further than that. All right. You don't see anybody else out there, but you notice it is getting real dark.
Sun's getting low, big guy.
Humans are the
Now-
worst zombies.
Is this the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time rules where things get really funky at nighttime?
It could be.
Pretty sure it's not.
You gotta get them before the day the end go.
All right.
That's a bone mama.
Back at the top, sir.
Quick, eat it to gain
One
its
guy
sense of
left.
That's you.
Buddy up there stabbing. Somebody just probably walked out the door.
Listen,
Unless
Flare
somebody
gun.
new came in.
listen,
the
I'm,
shield,
I'm
probably burning
all
shit.
effort and no skill.
You're on the ground.
Stabbing the
Everything around him.
yeah.
You don't want to get too
So
close.
I'll switch
'cause
to
he
the
can't
shotgun
tell.
and take the final, hopefully,
Do it.
final shot. Come on.
Take a negative on that
Lord
dodge.
knows
He
I'm
is
not
rather
gonna-
blinded still.
0. Oh. Hmm. 9.
I rolled a 10, sir. Let me roll again because he's going to take a -4.
A 10 again.
A 7.
Ooh.
So yes, that is going to be a miss for that one. You can take another one or no?
I think shotguns might be
I was
single
gonna
shot.
say.
There's rules for shotguns depending on how close you are to people too with them. But I don't know if those really.
There
matter
should be
right
like an
now.
auto hit.
Don't worry, I'll
point
get 'em.
blank.
Yeah, bird
They
shot.
deal more damage.
I feel
I
like
think if they're
Oh,
point
okay.
blank and stuff. Yeah.
So you can take another shot.
fuck it. I don't want to die.
Just charge him with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
God damn.
Rev up them
I
fryers.
should have. That
Fryers.
would have been. That would have been the move.
Oh, bro. God
That's
damn.
4.
What a phrase. I'm going to be using that for fucking
Roll the
weeks.
1. You hit. You hit.
Oh, good. He's filleting this boy.
Just roll something here. Something decently high.
10 points of damage.
Don't worry, I got him with the knife.
All right.
I'll
He's
give
still
him another can of
standing
beans ready,
after
dude.
2 shots. He looks pretty fucked up. A little more fucked up than you.
That's true.
What do you decide to do, sir?
Close to me.
It's all up to me. I'll load up another flare gun.
How many you got?
I got 4. I got 3 now. I'll be 2 after I fire this one.
Go ahead.
I'm
Fire that
shooting
bitch.
it. Almost
There,
every
I
round
did
fire.
drop the rifle in the doorway. There's only one bullet in there, though.
There's a bunch of rifles now because all the dead
Yeah,
guys had
that's
guns.
true.
That's fair.
One of them has a
I
few
rolled a
less
2.
bullets, but maybe we
Dude, I
can.
mean, that's
Let's
5 overall,
I could roll 1.
but I didn't. I rolled a 2 and a 3 on my attacks with this flare gun.
Even with his -4, he still manages to move out of the way. Less of that, more you closing your eyes when you're.
Yeah, well, it's really bright. I don't want to blind myself.
That's true. As it goes up again.
It goes out the door and hits the guy that just ran out.
We'll say, just to make life a little interesting, it smashes through the window and lights up the outside
Sweet, We're
now.
about to get 5 years worth of stagnant water raining on us.
Perfect. It is now your go, sir.
And they go, ha! That was just
Stabby
my
stabby
wombat
on
technique to confuse you.
Give it to him.
Be my
Still
only
taking
hope.
-4 on
Here
that.
we go, Squirrely Dan.
Just don't roll shit, dude.
You know,
Fucking-
if we could, we would.
I still get
Alright.
+2 or something for the confusion, or no? Is that done?
Yeah, the flare's still going. He got another one going on.
5.
That hits.
Yeah!
Nice
I'll give
and-
him the old Tennessee twist.
So a knife does a D4 times strength plus 1.
Oh,
D4 times strength plus 1. Who's that D4?
I don't want yours. It's gonna make me roll too high. That's a 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 7.
Well, the plus 1's at the end. So 7 altogether?
Mhm.
How do you want to kill him?
Tennessee twist.
I bathe in his blood.
As he goes limp and falls off your blade.
Get back here, those fucking Twinkies!
And now with the last bit of initiative still into play, it is your go, sir. You
So,
get the first
Now
reaction.
it's all lit up.
Oh yeah,
I am going
so
to
dark,
have
and
a
now all of a sudden,
perception to see what the fuck is up.
Fleets of bone cars.
5.
5. As you look around, man, this place is fucking ruined around here.
What a shithole.
You don't really see much of anything you didn't see before you came in. No new raiders, nothing like that. However,
Raiders roll.
is that vibration from the ground as you feel that stomping?
Is this a giant?
I
zombie
turn
snake
around
that
and
comes
head
up?
back inside, and
Ding.
then who's the closest person that I see?
Man on the
Probably
ground.
me, because I.
I'm gonna toss you the Twinkies. So, and I am going to run towards the back of the store as fast as I can.
He takes off.
But you got the box of Twinkies.
He just went outside, looked around for a second maybe, and then ran back
forward for
inside.
each of
If there's anything
As the
that
door
scares
comes
me
closed.
more in this world, it's a greedy man discarding objects. I'll follow his ass. Couldn't think of the fucking word.
As initiative is now, of course, over. As you got one man running, another one following. What do you guys decide to do?
As I run past you guys, I go,
First
I don't know
aid.
what he's running from, but
First
I ain't
aid,
fucking staying around.
Roll that shit, sir.
Would it be intelligence
Yeah, you can do intelligence and
and first aid?
first aid. That sounds smart.
Total of 10.
10. All right. So for that 10, roll a d4. That's how many. Yeah, d6. Roll a d6. That's how many hit points you end up healing yourself.
No, 6.
Nice.
I want to do that.
A roll was made for you, and I think it was pretty pitiful.
As is tradition with Levy
You right.
characters.
Right. So yes, you start to patch yourself up. It's going to take you a minute. All them guns are on the ground. I'm sure there's some bullets left in them.
Put them guns in.
Any?
Might want to wrap it up. 'cause
Oh, I-
Yeah.
I didn't.
9mm
It's 10
rounds,
per-
or are they all 22 long rifle?
It looks like all 22s.
I need one.
I need some ammo too. Used.
I look for any
66%
sidearms.
Levy's. Yeah.
So
Stop.
you're running in the back, finding some
Yep.
cover. You're running and following him.
I probably would pick the gun that I dropped up.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a fucking skeptic that believes there's always something out there. Yeah, I'm running a little bit. Although I am, as I run, I have to keep looking over my shoulder. As ooh, this makes me curious to see.
All right. Are you gonna go grab a gun?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna look around.
I'm assuming it sounds like these two are probably looting. They don't know
Yeah.
what we saw. They just think we're bugging out.
He technically didn't see anything, did he?
No.
I felt
You
it.
just
That's
felt
all I need to
rumble.
know.
Which is unusual, but could just be.
I do have zombie knowledge, and I have watched the
doing
movie
brain spiders and
World War Z.
Quick, give yourself cancer. You'll be safe.
All right,
Is
whoever's
that, is that an
looting.
actual real thing?
In World War Z, yeah, they don't attack people that are terminally ill
There you go.
Huh.
with different diseases because I think that's the way they like find a way to fight them is they give some people like
Curable.
some kind of
terminal disease.
some kind of terminally ill disease that leaves like the whatever it is in them, but it doesn't hurt them or some shit like that, or they can just cure it once they get them out of there.
Like bacterial stuff.
Yeah.
Huh. I
So
mean,
it
I
makes
should.
them immune to the.
I should
the
really
zombies just
actually
ignore
watch
them like
World
they
War
don't
Z.
exist.
And,
Not too bad.
Rabies.
The book's good too because the movie's like the book,
Yeah, fuck
but
reading.
the book is different stories, and the movie's just like let's just put those all into the timeline.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, skipping out on like a third of them.
And make
All right.
one person.
So, for whoever goes
Yeah.
and loots, they have 22 long rifles. There's 4 of them. I don't know how many you guys are going to grab.
I'm only taking one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I got no space for another one.
All right.
Oh,
So,
bigger
go
one.
ahead and roll a d8 for each of those guns. And that's how many bullets are left in them.
You want to roll 2 and I'll roll 2?
Yeah.
We got 8 of them. Even if we don't take them all. I got 8 total.
All right. That's
4
how
and
many
4.
bullets. That's how many bullets you find.
I rolled 7 and 7.
Ooh, 14.
Hot damn, Danny boy.
I'll take.
Danny boy's got the hot rolls in this one.
I'll just take the 8 I found. If you want to divvy out the 14 you found later, that
Okay.
works for me.
Go write it down.
I'll just take.
I suppose that may be a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to add here at the end?
Listen, the truth is out there.
It is. Here's the fact.
How much can I bludgeon?
And
With
it's
a
coming
shotgun?
for us.
How many of
I
their
no
bones-
longer-
Like the butt
how
of
many
it?
of their
Yeah, I
bones
no longer
are
have ammo.
craftable and or usable?
All of them for bone cars.
Oh, you have to post that in the chat. I guess I want to share that with my other group of friends.
that
Oh, the video.
Yeah.
Hey,
Scrooge Saved Christmas or
quit
something.
lying. We know you don't have
We'll probably,
Ah,
if you do any
fine.
bludgeoning, we'll probably
For
count that as
myself.
like
friends.
a
We know
D4
your
times
girlfriend is
strength.
just you wearing a wig.
Ooh,
Fine.
she sounds hot.
Fine, you guys caught me.
Fucking facts.
All right, we'll end it there. What mysteries and horrors await them the next time we play, waiting outside in the fucking lit up area that's now out there, drawing and attracting any sort of attention.
Will our
With all
heroes,
the gunshots and shit.
heroes
is
fight any
out
real
there.
zombies?
Bigfoot, real. Swamp man, real.
Zombies?
Dog
No.
man, real. Chicken fried zombie monsters, to be determined.
Hey, they're coming next.
Act of the deep state.